this anymore. You should, smile, be happy. Today is your special day. We're all here to glorify the Lord that we have such a blessing in our lives because you're here with us. It's my honor to represent the Machado family, Clarissa, in offering you the promises of the Bible that each one of us has dedicated to you. Each one has a significance to us that we want to pass on to you. Hopefully that it could help you to continue following God in your life. So, your parents write, to our loving and precious daughter. Your father writes, remember your Creator in the days of your youth, before the days of trouble come, and the years approach when you will say, I find no pleasure in them. He says that he wants you to keep this in your heart, so that you will always remember God, and that in the future when you feel like things are going bad, nothing's worth anything anymore, and you just feel like leaving him, you can always look back and you can look back and see where God was in your life, and you can remember him when he was in your youth, and you can remember, no, he did so much for me. There's no reason to give up on him now yet. Your mother writes, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. She writes this to you, hoping that you would continue reading the Bible. It's tough, I know. It's hard for me to wake up early in the morning to read my Bible, but she hopes that you will always continue to read the Word of God, and that it may strengthen you always and shed the light for you in this dark world that we live in. And from me and your brother, I'll say for Richard first, we write to you, to our loving, charismatic, and amazing sister. Richard writes, I will love thee, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock and my fortress, my deliverer, my God, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation, and my high tower. I know that's a lot of words, but if you remember from that movie we watched, Facing the Giants, all these things come to one thing. The Lord is the one thing and the only thing you can depend on. He will be your strength, and you never have to worry about anything in your life. And that's Richard's favorite verse. And so, if that's his favorite verse and he's at the age of 7, it must be very important. And me, I actually have a very long verse for you, but I'm not going to read everything. I'll only read the important parts to you. This verse is very important to me because it was when I was first converting into a true Christian, and I read about a character named Elihu who spoke to Job after he finished talking to his 3 friends. And Elihu had a lot of significance to me because he was a teenager like us, and yet he didn't fear the wisdom of other men, or he didn't fear messing up for God, but he burned with power. He burned to want to speak for God. He says here, I am young to tell you what I know. I thought age should speak, advanced years should teach wisdom, but it is the spirit in a man, the breath of the Almighty, that gives him understanding. It is not only the old who are wise, and not only the aged who understand what is right. Right here is a promise that you never have to worry about when you have to deal with the persecutions and the trials. Whatever you go through in life, you never have to worry. Just rely on the Lord, and he'll give you the understanding that you need. There is no book, no advice that a man can give you, but just the Lord. If you just focus on him, he'll give you that wisdom. And also, I pray that you will also be like him, who is full of words, and the Spirit was within him. Inside, he says that he is like a bottled up wine, like a new wineskin, ready to burst. And he must speak and find relief. He must open his lips and reply, or else he just won't shut up. That's how much God was burning in him. That's how much passion he had for him. And I pray that you will have that passion for God the rest of your life as well. Hold on to these promises, my sister. We hope that you will hold on to them and that they will guide you in your life.
Boa noite, Clarissa. Nós temos privilégio muito grande de participar um pouco da sua vida. Talvez algumas pessoas estão perguntando por que nós estamos fazendo essa celebração hoje. É comum na cultura do Brasil, aos 15 anos, me parece que aqui aos 16, que tem alguma festa em que a menina recebe da sua família homenagens e dos seus amigos. Só que esta comemoração, na realidade, ela é muito mais antiga do que a cultura